Got him!
Camp all set up, ready to chase roosters for a couple days. At the end of the video, I got some bonus footage of a deer that I harvested. If you like big bucks, you might want to check it out. First walk of the Minnesota season, Shiloh on point on a nice rooster here.
Oop, right there. Got him. Nice job, Shiloh. Nice job. Oh, there we go. First Minnesota pheasant. Beauty, too. Nice bird. Not exactly the retrieve I was hoping for, but we'll get working on that, I guess. Woo!
The next spot we walked, we didn't walk very far at all. Maybe 75 yards, and the dog started working a few roosters here. If you watch Shiloh, Shiloh ends up going back down inside the bushes here. She's on point, and Oliver's on point out in front of the camera as well.
Here we go. Got him. Fetch him up. Come on. Good job. There we go. All right. Nice job, Ace. That a boy. Give. Well, there we go. Number 2. Opening day limit, Minnesota. Nice. That a boy, Ace. That a boy. Come on, Shies. Go girl, Shies. I think that's Ace's bird there. I think he knows it too. Good boy, Ace. Nice job.
And since we had such a fortunate morning, we didn't have to go very far, get into some woodcock and grouse. Shiloh right here on a woodcock. Me, well,
right there.
And I didn't have my camera on, but we did pick up one grouse that evening. Ace with a really nice retrieve too. It was unfortunate.
Nice gray face.
But we did get a grouse.
Nice job, Ace. Nice retrieve. All right. Well, we ended up getting a nice grouse anyways.
Made for a really good day. The next morning, Oliver was the first one on this rooster. We dogged this rooster for probably 300-400 yards at least before we finally caught up to him.
Whoa.
Them roosters, they rarely fight fair, but we do catch up to this bird eventually.
Ooh. Okay. What do we got, guys? I knew that thing was running. Doggone it. Where's it at, Ollie? Where'd he go? He got it. That boy, Ooh, okay. What do we got, guys? Whoa.
It was a solid 300-400 yards, maybe even 500 yards before we finally caught up to this rooster. And ironically enough, we seem to get a rooster in this little spot every year. It's like a little depression full of cattails, a lot of brush around it. Just this little low area, and there's always birds in it, it seems. Well, it's full of water this year. Ace ends up getting on the other side of the cattails, and he was on point, and we ended up getting this rooster.
Right there. Got him.
It was at this point my camera started beeping at me that it had a low battery. Shiloh was coming back with the retrieve. It died during the retrieve, but I did get the recovery.
Come on, Chaz, fetch. Well, that shut off right as she was coming up. Oh, got that battery. Well, there we go. That's a beautiful rooster. They're not playing fair today, but we caught up to one finally. Camera died as Shiloh was bringing that bird in. I hope I got it all.
On the way back to the truck, Ollie with a nice point on a hen here. Had it been a rooster, I wouldn't have been able to shoot. There's a farmhouse over there.
Couldn't have shot it if it was a rooster anyway. Dang it. Nice job, Ace. Or, sorry, Ollie. Good job, Ollie. Yeah, I know I kind of geek out on stuff like this, but I don't think the plow has ever touched this place. It's a huge place. I love getting out in the middle of this and chasing them big old roosters. Getting one of them big gnarly roosters, you know, that just you're not going to get on the edge of the corn too often because he's out here. It's a beautiful place. I know for a fact that it hasn't been plowed under in at least 45 years. And I never heard my dad say that it had been, but maybe a long time ago. But it's definitely diverse. Rose hips, winter berries, that prairie bush over there, I can't remember the name of it. There's a lot of those out here. Blue stem. It's a beautiful place.
I try to make it out to this place at least once a year. My dad used to hunt out here, and every time I hunt here, I just feel like he's with me, you know? Brings back a lot of memories of old Pops. This is a very large, open area of grasslands, and I just love getting out in the middle of it and going after roosters. You don't see a lot of birds out here, but a lot of times when you do get into a bird, he's a big one.
Okay.
I don't know what it was about today. I think all the roosters just got together and said, hey, we're gonna run all day long. Because we ended up tracking this one, I would say at least 300 yards again before we ended up finally getting them in a little tree row. I just love watching the dogs work, using their nose. It's amazing how they find these birds. We worked this bird and worked this bird. It wasn't perfect, but we got him in the end.
Got him! Nice! Man, we worked that bird through here. Fetch! Come on, Chase. Come on, kid. Come on, Chase. Fetch! Right here, girl. Good girl. Come here, kid. Get that out of the way. All right. Nice job. Have my shells right here, too. Pick that up. Hey, guys, let's see. Well, there we go. That kind of caps off the weekend. Young bird. It's not the older bird that I was hoping to get out here. Although we did see one. We just didn't get a good shot at him. There we go, huh? Nice pair of roosters. Beautiful native landscape out here. Just awesome. Not the big giant I wanted to get out here. The first one was a last year's bird, or at least a 2-year-old, but that wasn't in this particular spot. Real similar, but we'll take it. What a day, huh, guys?
Gave the dogs a little water break, and then we headed back to camp. Had a good couple of days. Really good couple of days on the prairie. Fast forward 2 weeks. First couple days in November, I went up and did a little bow hunting. I was bow hunting a buck that my son-in-law and my daughter had nicknamed Mr. Krabs. I think they watched a little too much SpongeBob SquarePants. But anyways, I got out to the blind about 1:45 that day, and at 2:15, I did a little grunt sequence. Made it sound like a buck chasing a doe. It was really quiet, and I knew where that buck was bedded, and I thought, he just might hear me. At 3:44, I heard a branch snap behind me, and a minute later, I knew it was him. He was standing 8 yards off to the left of me, right on the edge of the plot. He started angling up towards 2 huge scrapes on the other end of the food plot. I drew back, came to full draw. I was just going to mouth grunt to him. He turned broadside, kind of slightly quartering away, and looked at me, and I slipped that arrow 6 inches behind his shoulder, and I didn't get much penetration. I thought, what happened? So at this time right here, I had no idea. I wasn't too sure if I was going to get this deer, but I did double lung him, made a perfect shot, and that arrow was sticking in the offside shoulder.
But I hit him 6 inches behind the front shoulder, which looked perfect. But I didn't get much penetration. I think maybe I hit a rib. I'm not sure, but I'm kind of sick. I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait an hour, and I'm going to start tracking him. He come through early, 3:45. Can you believe that? Early. Right there, 20 yards. But he was 10 yards when he first came out, and I couldn't turn the camera on. There was no way I was going to risk it. No way. I'm going to wait a little bit here, and we'll see what happens.
Had good blood as soon as I started trailing him, and 100 yards later,
There he is. Oh, man. There he is. Look at that. Oh, man, I am tickled. How awesome is that? Are you serious? Look at this. Oh, Mr. Krabs. I got him. All right. Look at that buck. Look at that buck. Oh, what a giant. All right. Are you kidding me right now? You couldn't slap the smile off my face right now. I got him. I can't believe I got him. Look at that buck. Oh man, what a beauty. That's gotta be the best buck I've ever arrowed. Really close if it's not. Very cool. Awesome. Unreal. Well, here we go. Mr. Krabs. My son-in-law calls him Mr. Krabs because of the crab claw there. He's got a split off his G2 here. Nice point. Beautiful 10. Might be the biggest deer I've ever shot with my bow. I do have one that I got in Wisconsin before that. It's going to be really close. That was an 8-pointer. This is a 10. Who cares what it scores? I really don't even care. What a beautiful deer. 345. It's still not dark out. It's not going to be dark out for a while. Just that time of year, you know, when they're moving like that. Yes. How awesome is that? Oh, what a beauty. I am happy. I couldn't get the camera on. I tried, you know, it was like, I was going to, and then it was like, no way I'm risking it. Because he literally come in, I heard a stick bust behind me, a branch break behind me, and I was like, that had to be a deer because it's so quiet. And sure enough, I look over to my left, and he's maybe 8 yards. Just standing there on the edge of the field. Some brush between us I could never have shot, but I could see him and see his rack. And there it was like, do I turn the camera on? Do I dare? And there was just no way. So then he kind of stepped out into the field, got out to about 20 yards, quartering away, gave me a perfect shot. I took it, and I made do on it too. I know I got a lung. I did not get a pass through, but I definitely got his lungs. So, what an awesome day. Yes. And it makes my life. What a beautiful deer. Awesome.
The fall. For us hunters, it's a great time to make memories, isn't it? This buck ended up grossing 160 and is the best buck I've ever shot with my bow. Best buck I've ever shot, period. More than likely, it'll be a lifetime buck for me. I will cherish that moment forever. I'm very grateful to God for the opportunities that we get in the fall to chase whitetails, follow our dogs, and chase pheasants, and sharpies, and huns, and chuckers, or whatever it is that you want to chase. And I believe we're all very blessed to be able to do so.